PhD and someone who's okay with just a master's for now. Thank you very much. For all of those here, all those Milano's school students graduating today, within every one of ourselves, imbued in every sinew of our being, there is earth-shaking genius waiting to emerge. And now is our chance. We have been restrained up until now by the predicament of our times, but it's just in that context that contains the path to our greatness. We were dealt a raw deal by fate. Recession, climate change, gargantuan amounts of student debt. Our time is a time of make or break problems for our society. The ice caps are melting, our democratic institutions are being hollowed out, mounting inequality, international poverty, wars without end for pointless reasons. All about us, urban and civilizational infrastructures are collapsing about our ears. These crises that have been allowed to accumulate over the decades and will all be coming to a head in the coming years, in our time. And they may put the very survivability of the human species into question. None of us created these problems, but we will certainly have to face them, solve them in fact. But you know what? We can make the most of it. In fact, we can go beyond it, above it, surpass the cards we were dealt, and set the world right in the process. In our hands is the power, knowledge, and skill to make the world anew, to turn the whole mess bequeathed to us on its head. We, well, at least most of us, come from the largest, most educated generation in human history. And we here in this room, especially, have taken it upon ourselves to show what nonsense, such notions that we're all a bunch of apathetic youngsters too busy texting to know what's up. We know what's wrong with the world. We know why this world is sick and dying. We know what it means to tolerate the continuation of business as usual, and we have decided to do something about it. Students of Milano, whether environmental policy, nonprofit management, international affairs, urban policy, change management, there's a few more, we all have something in common. We have chosen to answer the call of this time of crisis, to dedicate our professional lives to the tasks of making the world a better place. Not as some idealistic or abstract notion, but in concrete terms of real impact. Whether it's through international aid, or the NGOs, or urban policy circles, or social services, or environmental advocacy, or even just changing the internal culture of a company or organization, we want to make a difference. We want to make change itself our profession, and that's what brought us here to Milano. Though fate has offered us a raw deal, it has awarded us the knowledge, skills, determination, and fire to confront these injustices, these structural problems, and conquer them. Milano and the New School have aided us in refining our skills, sharpening our wits, and hardening our resolves for the tasks ahead. We came here for the tools to change the world, and we got them. We won't just make the most of our lot, we will turn all these crises into an opportunity like no other, to prove our worth before history through our accomplishments ahead. Together, united, smart, capable, and creative as ever, we will rise to the challenges before us and pass through this crucible. We will turn back the rising tide of climate change, right the wrongs of inequality, institutionalized oppression, alleviate all the great social sicknesses of this world, and inject a dynamic and progressive spirit into all our work. And we will accomplish these great feats while making it look like it were easy. I look before you all and I see the potential for the greatest generation of professionals that has ever existed and ever will. And I'm not being facetious, this is legitimately what I feel. It's not irony, it's not sarcasm, it's just like honesty. It's like, I know it's weird. Wherever you end up after today in your careers, know that you are destined to greatness, to make the world in our own image, a better image than what it was passed down to us. Heroes are not born, they are not made, they are just normal people with the right skills and the right spirit at the right moment to make all the difference. This is our moment, let us seize it. Our careers will become our finest hour, and we will become masters of this time and place. The struggles before us are great, but so are we. Rise to the occasion, Milano students, and the world will be transformed in our tread. So let's get to work. Thank you.